Hello everybody, and welcome to How We Make Things. Today, we'll be making these awesome looking coasters that double as a game. On the one side, you see the game tiles. If you flip them upside down, they act as regular coasters. And if you're a little bit adventurous, you can put the coasters together in interesting shapes to form a platter that sits on your dining room table. To get started, you'll need to print off the hexagonal templates listed in the description below or on our Facebook page. Place these upside down on 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood. Spray some 3M adhesive on the back, flip them over, and press them firmly against the plywood. Make sure that they're attached securely so that when you go to cut them out with a jigsaw, it won't tear the paper away. Cut each piece out with a jigsaw and make sure that your cuts are consistent. By that I mean, if you're going to cut on the outside of the line, do so for every single hexagon. If you're going to cut on the inside, do so likewise for every single hexagon. Once you're finished cutting the hexagons out, go ahead and sand all the edges down. I clamped a few of them together to try to get them to the same size. I left the paper template on the front so that I could use the black lines of the hexagon as reference to how low I should sand them down. You want to get them as close to each other as possible so that when you fit them together there aren't gaps. It's challenging, but sand every side as equally as possible. Go ahead and remove the paper and sand the surface, round the edges, and sand the sides of the coaster by holding it vertically. I wanted to kind of round the edges in a random fashion, so I just rolled it along the top of the sander.
So we're going to start priming the hexagons so it'll have a nice white finish for the green paint that we're going to add on later. It's going to give it a finish to the block, but we only need it to one side so we could have a wooden background so it'll look cool on both sides. Then we added green paint as the background for the game. We're also going to do a couple of coats on this one too. Then you can print out a schematic, which is in the description below. I did this so I could cut them out and then place them on each block so I could cut them out later for a stencil. I used an X-Acto knife to leave an imprint on the top of the board so I could later go in and paint on the board. So yeah, I can do that. That's all I need to do. It's pretty much all you need to do too. Just keep cutting away. And then we paint. So then we're going to paint the numbers on the blocks, which you can see are on the schematic also, and that's what we're going to do.
After the paint's dried, we polyurethane the entire block, which leaves an awesome finish on the sides. It really draws out the lines in the plywood, which is why we chose to do plywood in the beginning, and why we didn't paint over it.
Thank you for watching our video. If you like it, please subscribe, and hopefully we'll have more videos in the future.
We'll definitely have more videos in the future. We're pushing for 1 a week. And if you're looking for the answers to this game, don't come looking to us because we will not tell you. Figure it out for yourself.
Nada.
And if you're looking to watch another video right now, head over to our How to Make a Tree bookshelf. It's beautiful and it turned out awesome. Also, a special thank you to Tantrix, which is the company that makes these game blocks and from which we mirrored our coasters.